Did you know you can build something that looks like this? Even if you're starting with something more along these lines, this is a super basic little house, but we're going to turn it into something fantastic. I'm going to start with the roof. A lot of homes of this style draw a lot of inspiration from Tudor-style homes, which rely heavily on front-facing, tall, pitched gables. And don't be afraid to go kind of overboard with it. That's where a lot of the, fun part happens. You're pretty much bound to end up with some sort of weird roof intersection, but a great way to sort of hide that is to add a chimney. Speaking of adding more height, I'm going to modify my front door area here and actually add a little bit of a tower. Now, since I don't have a second story, I'm just going to go ahead and change this wall height to tall. I don't know why I can't talk today, but this is giving us a lot of height, a lot of vertical lines that you wouldn't see on most builds, and that is going to introduce a lot of whimsy. The last sort of structural change to make is curve the roof pieces, and you can do that by pressing Shift-C. That will give you some additional roof curve controls, my goodness. So you can start curving your roof pieces. I recommend giving anything that's facing the front of the build a little bit of a curve. Next, change out your shingles, roof trim, and also siding and brick. As you can tell, I'm moving in sort of a blue direction. Now the last thing to do on the house part is switch out the doors and windows. And also, because we don't mind having some wonky proportions, we can make the main wall height medium height. Does this look ridiculously tall? Yes. Is that okay because it's supposed to be whimsical and fun? Of course. This is a great opportunity to use some of those windows and doors that never quite seem to fit in your other builds, like the stained glass or the oriel and bay windows. Same goes for other fun items like weather vanes and other rooftop decorations you don't get to use a lot. Next step, I want to get rid of this boring suburban landscaping. And you could definitely do dark and spooky with some of the vampire stuff, but my favorite objects to use are actually from Get to Work. If you unlock the debug objects with the Get to Work pack, you can unlock all sorts of fun glowing objects like these mushrooms and flowers, and I really like, let's see if I can get them to light up here, really like sort of sprinkling these in through more normal landscaping to really, it just looks so cool. I'll show you. Also, even though I usually say size down to get some more variety in your plants, when you're doing sort of a more magical style build, I really like to size up, because magic stuff is happening here. Plants are bigger. So I put in a ton of bright colors and fun plants, really layered everything in there. Hopefully this gives you some ideas, and if I just completely missed the boat, let me know, I'll try again.
What is your favorite drink?
Water with a lemon slice.
What's your favorite food?
Water with a lime slice.
What's your guilty pleasure?
Water with a cucumber slice.
Favorite dessert?
Carrots.
It's this house. Wow. Sweet. It's a
House.
House. House also starts with H. H.
Oh. This is the grass. Can you say bye? Can I make just a brick for a house? Absolutely. Now, if you are just expecting a red rectangle, you have come to the wrong channel. For I have looked up brick dimensions and standard brick sizes by country, and of course I'll be using USA because that's where I live, and I did a whole bunch of math so that we can get that perfect brick ratio. Basically, if the wall height is X, this has to be 1.6x, and this has to be 3.38x. Working with a short wall height, which is 3 tiles, that means that this is simply 5 tiles, or one 3-tile section, that is X, and then another 2/3. And the depth will be 10, which is basically 3 and a third. Behold a brick. Now there aren't really a ton of brick red items, and my decorating style certainly doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But there's your brick. If you missed the Bear With Me challenge results, here's a recap. Incredible garden, indoor beach, 10 out of 10. Clearly Winterfest or Christmas themed, but not in a gross way. Plus another indoor beach, 10 out of 10. Nightclub or day club, either way, 10 out of 10. Now this one comes with a scale model of itself, and so many activities. 10 out of 10. Now, I know nothing about FNAF, but this still creeped me out. You know, 10 out of 10. And going in the complete opposite direction is this little cafe. Frickin' adorable. 10 out of 10. First off, panda. Second, garden center. Furthermore, boutique. 10 out of 10. If builds are people, then the roof would be the hair. Just like hair, you can experiment with shape, color, texture. You can try something more traditional, something more artsy, or something a little bit simpler and more low maintenance. Maybe you're really going for volume or that wow factor. Try something that's popular somewhere else. I'm running out of lines because while I'm not unfamiliar with roofs, I am unfamiliar with hair. But yeah, experiment. Have some fun with it. It can really change everything.
Is this Laffy? You're so sorry. You better be sorry. What is this? Is this just for me to look at and cry today? Daddy issues? This daddy issues does not explain the staircase.